And we are live.
Hello, hello.
At least I think so. Yes, confirmed. Okay, cool. How are all of you?
Tired.
Tired?
Hot.
Oh, left my cat's water out in the kitchen. I'm a horrible person. And now I'm not letting her sit in the chair either. And she's getting very upset.
You kicked her out of the chair?
She
You
was,
didn't even.
no, she's just being massive chair thief right now. But I guess I have to share
As
the chair with the
opposed
cat.
to
I just have to,
It's her chair.
I have to share the chair with the cat. It's the law. Anyway,
Yes.
welcome on back. Everyone's character is still alive. Everyone leveled up after a very frustrating and hard-fought fight in a warehouse that was on fire against quite a bit of the undead. The group learned the dangers that the minions in this game can bring if too many get around you.
Why didn't anybody warn us? That's just really
learn
what I
by
don't
doing. But yeah, so
back tactics.
pack tactics. A couple of you went down. Thankfully nobody died completely. But you were able to recover a strange, or not a strange, but a specific scroll from a chest that you had discovered near the back of the warehouse. The rest of the warehouse didn't look like it really had anything in it, or any of the crates that you did check before somebody threw a Molotov cocktail through an opening in the roof and caught the crates and everything on fire. So you only made out with a scroll with that seems to be sealed with a bit of wax with the with what Rana you know as the Black Hand symbol. And Briseis let everybody know that it was Jimmy the Worm who set the warehouse on fire.
that fucking worm.
So as we pick up today, you stand probably about a good 20 feet away from this burning warehouse, as you could see the undead that were in pursuit being held off by some arcane symbols etched along the door frame itself. And it doesn't take too long for this ramshackle warehouse to just give way and collapse in on itself. A couple people passing by just stand there and watch the inferno along with you, almost as if they were expecting this place to go up at any point in time. Doesn't look like it was built with quality material anyway. But as you stand there and watch this warehouse go up in flames, your bodies, well, at least some of your bodies are crying out for a bit of rest and a bit of healing. Now that you have the scroll, now that you were able to escape the warehouse, what's the plan?
Well,
Good.
my plan is to go over to where it was pointed out Jimmy was when he threw the Molotov and look around.
Who pointed it out?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
It wasn't me. I was like, it was that fucking worm.
And also, I just want to make an apology to anyone watching the stream or anything. If you hear a hiss or anything in my background, I've got my air conditioner on. Can't really help that, though the mic picks it up. Yeah, I don't think anybody pointed out specifically where Jimmy threw the Molotov from. Briseis mentioned that Jimmy was the one who set the place on fire.
Yeah, I mean, it happened right next to me, where I was, I think. 'Cause that's
Weren't
where
you in
the
the building?
where the fire started. Yeah, I was in the building and it's like all of a sudden the boxes caught fire next to me. Because I was
Fried frog.
No,
No,
very
Fried
much not
frog.
fried, thank you.
Fried frog.
I think then in that case, because Cinta is very angry, she's just kind of stomping her way around the wreckage of this building and yelling out Jimmy's name.
Go ahead and give me a presence roll as you're going around just shouting Jimmy's name.
I think while you're doing that, I try to gracefully dismount the giant elk, but I'm weak, so I kind of land almost on my face because I'm not very dexterous.
Temperance helps her down.
No, it's okay. You learn by doing.
I
I
rolled
think
a
I think
17 with
you've
fear.
learned falling down enough for the day.
17 with fear, you say?
Oh yeah.
So you don't necessarily see Jimmy, though your very loud, very angry voice and demeanor does catch the attention of someone. As you see a small street urchin kind of like tucked behind like a very large shipping crate, just watching you, their eyes wide in fear as they just see this, dominating presence just stomping about looking for someone named Jimmy. And they work up the courage to slowly inch their way out. Maybe a 6-year-old little boy. Excuse me, miss, were you looking for Jimmy the Worm?
Yeah, that's the one. You know where he is?
I haven't seen Jimmy around here for quite some time after him and one of the Black Hand gentlemen got in an argument of the burning building. You might want to check up in the up higher into town. He's got his shop next to a tavern right now.
Next to a tavern right now. You know the way, kid?
He kind of eyes you a little cautiously. I know of it, yes.
I'm gonna pull out a handful of gold and toss it at him. Show me.
And he quickly grabs the gold and his demeanor instantly changes. And he's like, "Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, follow me." And he just starts doing a little sprint off, up the ramps and everything through the warehouse district.
I go with him. I don't like splitting off from the group, but I'm real angry. I'm going with him.
I think most of you, since you're outside, would see Cinta sort of stop and then start conversing with a child and then throwing gold at them and then the kid running off.
Well, I will make sure she doesn't get into too much trouble. I think I'm gonna bird.
Okay. Transformers noise into a robotic bird.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Yeah, let me pop a stress. Boop. And I'm gonna go. Fuck it, hawk.
Okay. And in your hawk mode, you quickly catch up, flying pretty much parallel to Cinta as she's running after the kid. Any of the rest of you following, or what's the plan with you all?
Yeah,
think-
I'll run.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
after what just happened and how we got split up at the warehouse, I would probably follow.
I would try to follow best I can, but your girl is
Sure.
struggling. I got one health.
Yeah, it Versailles, it hurts to exist at the moment.
No.
I wish I just died.
Like
I wish none of this had happened to me.
anyone that like sees Versailles, she has like scratches and like bite marks like all around like her legs from like where the crawling like minions just tore into her. Runner,
Okay,
sorry.
I feel bad. We really need to help her.
Don't feel bad.
She's riding the struggle bus.
Driving the struggle bus.
No, she's passed out in the back.
So are you following after them as well?
Yeah, I'll follow, and I will be keeping a close eye on Versailles.
All right. And I would assume Mauve would probably be following on the back of Gustav. Okay. So it doesn't take too long of following this kid that Cinta, you get the feeling that he's leading you right back to where you all encountered Jimmy for the first time when you entered the Undershort today. And sure enough, soon as you get in there, there's Jimmy, sort of leaned back on a very rickety chair, legs up. He sees you walking on in.
Oh, there's no walking. My pace doesn't change at all. I'm going straight for him.
And like he like first sees you, he's like, "Oh, champ, did you? Hey, wait, whoa, you're coming in a little."
And I just clock him right in the jaw.
Give me an attack roll.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. Was that? I guess my arcane gauntlets is my attack. Yeah. That's gonna be a 27.
Yeah.
With hope.
Yeah. You just flat out just haymaker this guy in the jaw. So go ahead and give me the damage.
Now is this the level 2 damage?
This is the level 2
are
damage.
Okay.
Level 2 damage.
Ooh. 18 physical damage.
You, as all of you are like close behind Temperance, you're right there as you see this haymaker clean just nail Jimmy right in the jaw, send his head snapping to one side as he like catches air and spins for like 2 rotations before hitting the ground as he is out.
I think Cinta just
Hit him again.
starts kicking him even though he's out. She's just going at it.
All right, so like
until somebody stops her.
The first kick that you do, go ahead and are you trying to kill him? That's what I have to ask here.
As a player, I don't want to, but the current headspace of the character is just hurt this guy until I can't hurt this guy anymore.
Okay, so go ahead. Go ahead and give me, I'm going to let you get 1 free kick in before everyone else could probably maybe try to subdue you here. Go ahead and give me an attack roll with advantage.
I want to help.
Okay.
Since this isn't technically using one of my weapons, would it just be my strength that's added to it?
Yeah. This is you're just punting him in the ribs.
Yeah, no, what's that JoJo meme where it's like it's just the boys just
the JoJo
stomping
stomping on the guy,
a mud
yeah.
hole in the dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
it's,
that's-
a robot and a half
So,
demon.
so the rest of you pull in to see Senta standing over Jimmy's body, winding up a foot to kick him, and then Temperance changing from a hawk back into Temperance as he starts joining in the kicking. Both of them just start kicking into this guy. Temperance, if you could give me an attack roll as well.
Hell yeah, dude.
I come in and I'm like, stop the violence.
I
That was
I
the
think-
least convincing thing ever.
holding your ribs.
Stop
Stop
the
the violence.
violence.
Blood spurting out of your mouth.
Stop the violence.
rolled
For
a
those who know,
22,
I was
22 with
well-
fear.
22 with fear.
Quoting Glee.
And what'd you get, Spiffy?
14 hope.
14. Oh, both like just points of the shoe right into the ribs as like both like feet connect. You can hear the audible cracking of bone underneath your kicks as he sort of like lurches and blood starts like slowly pouring from his mouth, giving you
Can I look around
the
at-
sense you've probably caused a bit of internal bleeding.
Can I look around at the patrons and be like, what's
You look around and you
the-
see like there's probably about like 2 people like in like their bedroom window watching you. Not really a look of shock on their face, like, oh, it's the weekly Jimmy beating. Like this is just a normal occurrence.
It's okay.
Um,
He gets like a sick pleasure out of this. Promise. Trust me. I know. Ow.
I'd like to physically stop this before it leads to the death of our only lead.
Okay, how are you physically stopping this? Are you just walking over and like putting a hand on each of their shoulders to like kind of like snap them back into reality, or
I'll probably
says-
physically grab them by the shoulder and pull them off. I think we're big enough
Okay.
to do that.
He says, "Stop the violence."
he says stop the
And
violence.
I will verbally say maybe killing our only lead is not the move. At least not killing him yet.
Go ahead and give me a strength roll. We're gonna make, since you're trying to like pull 2 people back who are kind of enraged and like kicking wildly, I'm gonna say it's a 15 to try to
Okay.
pull them off without
Yeah.
another round of kicks going into this guy.
Looking for the old D12s here.
He just ends up getting desperate and having to like, I am your shield, Jimmy.
I mean, I could.
Low
but
point.
Let's try not
Low
to get
point.
to that point. Give me 1 sec, though. There's a few things I'm gonna have to do here.
Yeah, this is just a straight up strength check.
Okay, let me math here. Yeah, you guys make me use one of my prayer dice, but we'll make it 8 plus 3 plus another 3. I think makes it right if I'm mathing correctly.
8 plus 3 plus 3 is 14.
Oh, never mind. Then I'll use the 4 instead of the 3. There we go.
Okay.
Make that a
1
15.
plus 1 plus 2 plus
1 plus 1 plus 2
Yeah.
plus.
so
You're asking me to math, so wait. 8.
both
plus
of you
my
are
strength
like
plus, yeah, 4.
off
There we go.
balance, getting like ready, wind up for another round of kicks on Jimmy. You're sort of off balance as Cornelius comes by, just grabs you on the shoulder and quickly pulls you away to where your kicks like catch air. As Jimmy's sort of just like laying there unconscious, crumpled, a little bit of blood coming from his mouth.
And I assume Cornelius would also continue to hold on to us.
As,
Since,
as much as humanly, bovinly possible. Yes.
yeah.
Bovinely possible.
As- From a player perspective, I don't want to try to break free, but from a narrative perspective, Cinta is like flailing and struggling and just screaming at Jimmy and trying to get to him.
Someone's got to do that thing where you stand in front of Cinta, like, Cinta, look at me. This isn't you. It's me. Look at me.
Like
that.
to punch that person.
We will
Fucking cheesy.
verbalize. We will verbalize, and tell them. I'd rather you didn't kill him at all, but if you must kill him, please do so after we got the information we need to pursue our leads.
The
As,
cow speaks truth.
as you just hear like this like clack of like a wooden walking stick coming out from one of the buildings to the side. Another one of his debtors.
He
No.
tried to kill us.
Yes.
With fire.
True.
The worst way to go.
Worms moving
I've
up in
been
the
thinking of a few
world.
worse.
Well, if you're done beating the crap out of him, be happy to resuscitate
I had more.
him.
Who's that?
It's like this very like hunched over, like scraggly white haired, like old halfling woman. She's got like a couple like bone charms around her neck and like around like her wrist as like bracelets.
Actually, oh, go ahead.
It's like, I'm just a local sawbones, but tend to stick around James here is this is a weekly occurrence.
Knowing Cornelius and how he's a goody two shoes, I'll spend the 3 hope and I'll give him the 1 HP to get him back up on his feet.
And she like holds out a hand, she's like, oh, hold on there, big guy. You don't want to do that. That will kill him.
We'll stop halfway before actually using our thing and we'll look up and say, how so?
Well, Jimmy's been beaten down a lot in his life, and well, a lot of him ain't natural anymore to where the holy properties such as yourself about to bump into him, it's actually toxic to his body. She reaches into just like a side bag and she pulls out like this syringe that's got just like this very like vile looking green liquid in it. She like slowly hobbles over and sticks it into Jimmy's neck, injects the full syringe into him and pulls it out and puts the back, and she's like, all right, now we wait.
Rana just kind of like nudges him with her foot, just kind of like pokes at him.
I think Briseis comes up, just gives one very weak kick, and then goes and sits back down. That's the most I'll let myself do.
I'd like to tie him up while he's zonked out.
Okay.
Knowing how slippery he tends to be, I'd like to tie him up before he wakes up fully.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
As you set up his body and you tie him up, you begin to hear the bones that were cracked and broken starting to pop and heal and reset back into place. As you see the very obvious broken jaw that Sita gave him resetting itself and just like coming back up into place as it is. Like any wounds that were on his body sort of like dry up and just scar instantly as his eyes shoot open with a gasp. And we're back.
For now.
Why am I tied up?
You done fucked up, Jimothy.
And he kind of looks up. He's like, oh,
hello.
You guys again. Look, I'm just going to have to ask, why? The fuck did I do this time? I don't owe any of you money.
You tried to set us on fire.
Move at the warehouse.
Wait, I tried to what? I tried to set you on fire?
Yes, you tried to set us on fire.
Why would I set fire to a warehouse?
I don't know. We were hoping you could tell us.
I've been here ever since I got back from my place with a clean chains of pants after your robot friend threatened my life. I haven't been anywhere near the dock district. And the old woman's like,
how did you know we were at the dock district?
I sent you over there.
Right.
And you just mentioned that.
We have -1 in knowledge. We have -1 in knowledge. It's a game.
Wait a minute.
And he's like, and you guys just said you were in a warehouse that caught fire. You're fucking with me. And the old woman's like, he might be a worm, but he's been here the whole time.
Can I do an insight check?
Can I help? Because
yeah, because I was gonna give myself disadvantage because I'm pretty sure I fucked up one of my eyes. So I'm looking at him kind of like this.
And because of my experience of being a lying liar who lies and a con artist and everything, like I believe I
Corn
could kind of
artist.
tell.
Well, if you want to use con artist or
Did I
lying
say corn?
con artist or lying liar who lies, you have to take a stress, but that will add a 2 to your roll.
Okay.
If the two of you are looking to do this, go ahead and give me an instinct roll.
Okay, good thing I have a +2.
Depending on the outcome, I would like to do something as well.
Okay.
Also, hi.
Hello.
Hi, welcome
Hi.
back.
Hello.
Sorry, daughter
Uh,
took quite a while to
I-
put down, so
You're
sorry.
okay. Actually, Cass, if you want to do it, if I'm assisting her, can she just do it with advantage? Because I don't have a very good.
Yeah.
You have to give hope for advantage.
Oh, that's right.
You have to give a hope to give her a d6 for advantage.
Yep.
Oh, I could do that.
Yep. You
I
spend.
rewatched Umbra, so I'm like all over this right now. Sorry.
That's fine. I haven't watched the final 2 episodes of Umbra because I've been too busy with life, unfortunately.
Oh, it's all good. Sorry, I didn't mean to like step over your road.
no.
I was just like, oh, I just saw the episode the other day. Yeah, you can give advantage, but you have to use a hope to give a
Okay,
d6.
well, I just gave her a hope,
All right.
and so you have a d6.
Yep. So you can roll with advantage. So
That means you
So
get
I
a
rolled
d6 added to
3.
your roll.
So you roll.
You roll 2d12.
2d12 and a d6.
I got it. Yeah. It's
Oh, sorry.
2d12, which is your hope and fear dice, and then you have a d6 with it. And since you're using liar who lies, you can add the +2 to your experience onto that roll. So it's 2d12 plus a 1d6 plus 2 plus your instinct score.
Oh, yeah, no, that's 0, so it's fine.
That's the easy part.
What'd you
It
get?
was 15 with hope.
15 with hope. And you were doing the old woman? Or were you doing Jimmy?
Who hasn't done an old woman?
I think you were inciting her because she said he's been here the whole day.
Yeah.
You don't know much about this old woman. Like, you've seen her around, and some people know her as like just a local grandma to go to if you need a quick patching up. But her words seem honest enough.
She's a hag.
Given
I was gonna say.
Given Jimmy's demeanor and Jimmy's reputation around the Undershore, not many people would lie for Jimmy. You're pretty sure that everybody in Undershore has at least a modicum of hatred for Jimmy. He's probably screwed them over at one point in time, hence the weekly beatings.
So Rana's staring at her and she just kind of like tilts her head.
Frog blinks.
She starts squinting, and then frog blink. Yeah, she's telling the truth, unfortunately. So someone who looked just like you set fire to the warehouse.
I don't know what to tell you guys. Like I said, I've been here. Did you
have a
find
twin?
any? Nope, only child. Did you find anything in there?
Not gonna tell you.
Okay, why would we tell you that?
Okay,
Like,
fair.
Sorry, Timothy. No can do, baby doll.
No, fair. I'd probably rat you out to the Black Hand the moment I knew what you had. That's just who I am. No, I swear on my life, or whatever is left of it, I didn't throw a flashbang at Briseis. I didn't firebomb the warehouse.
Real quick, was there something that Mauve wanted to do?
Yeah, just as while they were kind of insight checking them, she's gonna whisper for Gustav to just do like a sniff check to see if he smells like any kind of chemical or anything on him. Um,
Yeah.
when he threw in the little Molotov, whatever. So I would like him to use his keen senses
Yep.
to see if he can get a whiff.
He can do keen senses and make an instinct roll.
Forgot I got new stuff.
Let's see here. Which I think he mimics mine, I think is what it is. Let me see here. Yes, so my instinct is get out of here. I don't want to see you. Instinct is +2. Okay, so +4 total. Okay. 14. 18 with hope.
And you're having him like just like sniff Jimmy out to see if he's got like any sort of chemical smell to him, or specifically like an accelerant that would be in a firebomb.
The accelerant. So like if it's a Molotov, like the alcohol or whatever concoction would be used for. Yeah.
So he like you see Gustav lean down to Jimmy, and he takes a big sniff, and his head like instantly just like snaps back, and you can see him like squinting his eyes and everything. You're not getting the sense that he caught a whiff of the accelerant. He just caught a whiff of Jimmy.
Oh.
You
Pats
did
on the
that.
neck, like, oh, buddy.
And like the old woman's like, yeah, I should have warned you. After I do that thing I just did to him, his pores like pretty much excrete formaldehyde for probably like the next day or two.
Jimmy, are you single?
So he kind of like perks up.
Jimmy, are you human?
He kind of perks up as you ask him if he's single. He's like, why, yes, I am. Why, you looking?
Okay. No, sir. Just wondering. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm human.
We thought we would take some turns asking obvious questions for a little bit. But here, we since you know your way around here and worm your way into a lot of situations, how about you find out who did firebomb the warehouse?
Can you untie me first? Kind of hard to do any sort of sleuthing if sort of tied up in place here. And you got to promise not to hit me again.
For now.
You've got to promise not to do anything that will make us want to hit you again.
I mean, I did it and you still hit me.
You had that coming.
So he kind of sits there and you see like just like a look of acceptance, like, yeah, that checks on his face. Like even he knows that sometimes he's just, you know, deserving of a beating because of the crap he pulls.
So, those are the terms. We let you go. You find out who actually firebombed the warehouse.
Look, if there's one thing that Jimmy the Worm is good at, it's collecting information. I should be able to find out.
We're certainly about to see that, aren't we?
Where should I meet y'all if I find the identity of your grenadier?
I step forward and I take a pen and a paper out of my bag, rip it from my notebook, and I write down the address of the Wayfarer stranger, and I go, when you get any information, make your way on over there and mosey on over, and I will treat you to a drink if you bring me really good information. Okay, Jimmy? And then I some blood out of my mouth. Still got it.
He goes, one problem, miss. I'm sort of banned.
No,
from
you're
there.
not. No, you're not.
Look, Max said the next time I showed my face in that establishment, he'd shoot it off.
I'll see if I can't talk to Mac about that, all right?
As a backup plan, Temperance turns to the Frog. How about Hops? Can he leave a message with Hops? Can he leave a message with the doorman of Hops?
Yes.
Okay.
He is for sure banned from hops.
So then I take the
Okay.
note out of his hand. I'm like, we're not doing that, I guess.
Just leave whatever information you find with the doorman at Hops, and we will collect it when we are able.
Okay. He kind of like looks
Right, I
over
know.
to Rana. Can you tell your brother not to smash me with that giant ass club of his if you're expecting information from me? He's kind of pissed off at me at the moment. I kind of didn't really
Jesus Christ.
deliver on a deal for him, and well, he's a bit upset.
My idea
You're
was,
making it really-
frankly, I think my idea was probably better because I could probably at least try to convince Mac to just hold off, but whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
Like I said, there are very few people who do not hate Jimmy.
You were making it real hard for us to keep that promise not to hit you right now.
Look, I can't help it if people want to kill me.
I'll talk to
Hey.
Jeremiah.
Look, figure something out. Because the only other option would be to come to where we stay, where, like, people will just watch you walk into the cops' headquarters. Do you really want that, Jimmy?
I see what you're getting at. I'll find a way to get the information to you.
And write a
Okay.
note. Because I don't want to play a game of telephone. So, write a note or something.
You can write,
I'll-
can't you, Jimmy?
Well, yeah, I'm not
I don't care.
dumb.
I don't care if it's in your own blood. You gotta write a note.
I can read and write. I'm a respectable businessman.
No, you're not.
I'm a
But-
businessman.
Playing real fast and loose with that definition there, aren't you, buddy? All right. I start to untie him. Try to deliver your information within the next 3 days. How's that?
I'll get it to you as fast as possible. Now that the firebombing has happened,
Yep.
people will be talking. Just let
Yeah,
well, that's
plus,
just let old Jimmy the Worm do his job, and I'll get you everything you need.
plus, it's probably worth it to figure out who is impersonating you and causing chaos, getting
Yeah,
you more getting you more ass kickings.
Yeah, I really want to meet the person who wants to disguise himself as me.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would want to do that.
They've got to have
So
a lot
desperate.
of they got to have a lot of like disrespect for themselves. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. Like he
Just
sort
remember,
of,
Jimmy, we're always watching.
yeah, as he sort of
Have a
just
day.
runs off like past all of you and runs out of the alleyway.
Gotta hand it to him. He knows what he is.
He's really living up to that nickname.
Yeah. Is the lady still here?
Yep, she's still
The
standing
old
there just
woman?
watching all of this go on.
I don't believe that we've actually met
It
officially.
would be strange if you and I met before, Miss Loskin. I've done a little bit of work for your dad, every now and then when his associates need some patching up and they need it done discreetly. Everyone around here just knows me as Grandma Sawbones.
Oh, you're Doc.
Yeah,
I've
Doc.
heard that, but
Yeah,
Grandma Sawbones.
I guess that, yeah, your brother calls me Doc a lot. Yeah, I guess you could call me Doc.
Beans.
Oh no,
Oh, everything's frozen.
not the computer.
Be back.
So as Cass is still booting up the computer, anyone else wanting to interact with her or anything?
And
I
I
have
think
a question. Oh, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Please, no, by all means, go ahead first.
I was just gonna say I think when Cornelius let go of Cinta in order to tie up Jimmy, she just like fell to the ground, and she's been there in a cold sweat, like dry heaving the whole time. Like she's not in a good place.
I think I sit down next to her. That's it.
Is Cinta hurt or is it more stress?
Yes,
Probably withdrawal, but yes.
all of the above.
Right.
Is Doc walks over and she's like, just like sort of lifts like your head up and like she like looks in your eyes. Oh, you took a big hit today, didn't you?
Yeah, and then there's like barely any recognition in Cinta's eyes that there's even somebody in front of her.
All right, you all need to get her to a nice dark place and let her just rest up. Get her some water, get her some alcohol, whatever she wants, but she needs to be off her feet for a while.
Fair enough, Doc. I'm gonna horse.
Will do.
Look at my horse.
This
Look,
man
I
just
am
keeps
the
horsing
horse.
around.
Boo.
Cornelius,
No,
did you have a
moo.
question or
Close
anything?
enough. Yeah. I'd like to make a quick roll here. That green substance that she shoved into Jimmy, is that undead by any chance?
Go ahead and give me a knowledge roll.
You know, like undead ichor or something? Yeah, let me get that.
Cameras are going to be a little messed up for a second as Cass jumps back in.
There's my other d12. Let's see what they have to say.
You guys look here at my dice. It's balanced super high.
That's an 11 this time with fear. The last one was with hope. This is with fear.
You can't put your finger on what exactly it is, but you know it is not natural.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll ask the doc. I don't care. I'm a cow. We'll
I don't care. I'm a
at,
cow.
right. We'll look at Doc and we'll just go, this substance you injected Jimmy with.
What about it?
I'm curious as to what it is.
It's a bit of a homemade concoction of mine, but it, for those like Jimmy who have a certain condition, it's technically the only way to make sure that they can receive proper healing. As I said, any sort of your normal healing properties that, you know, Healer's Hall may apply, healing potion, anything like that is toxic to him. So
And-
I have to employ drastic measures.
I'm assuming that condition he's afflicted with wouldn't happen to be death, would it?
Oh no, he's very much alive.
He's gonna kind of incline his head to the side. You hear like a massive pop from one of the, you know, extra vertebrae bovines have in their neck here, as he kind of looks at her, and it's one of those, like, you know, long unblinking cow-like stares, you
Yep.
know, the humid eye, the whole 9 yards. And to that he'll say, well, would you be so kind as to teach me a little bit? If only so I don't accidentally kill someone in the near future.
Well, I can most definitely. You know what? Give me a second. She opens a small, like, little medical pad and she writes something down and rips the paper off and hands it to you.
Okay.
As you now have a recipe for a potion known as Reanimator.
You
And
motherfucker.
What's written on the list, if you don't mind me asking? Like, is it anything that looks weird or unnatural, or like,
Oh, all of
what
it.
the hell is this thing?
All of it. It's pretty much tainted water, rotten egg, formaldehyde, and a healing potion has been uncorked and left in the sun for 3 weeks.
We're gonna look at the list. We'll put it in our pocket. Cornelius is not pleased by this. This definitely looks like some weird undead, like
Yeah, this
how
is
to heal the undead potion.
like
let's
you
be real.
you look at this and you just like instantly just think necromancy.
I think we're enough of we've rubbed elbows with cults enough to know what this is.
Yeah, this is most definitely just a DIY sort of like necromantic potion recipe.
Potion of poison, but it heals the you give that to anybody who's healthy, they die, but you give it to a zombie, they get healed. Yeah, we'll look at it, we'll look back at the dock, and we'll just tilt our head to the side again and simply just say, and are there a lot of people who require this sort of health
Well,
potion?
I am restricted at saying who my patients are.
I don't need names. I want simply
HIPAA.
numbers and symptoms to watch out for, so I don't accidentally kill someone with healing.
Go ahead and give me a presence roll. She's like kind of like staring at you questioningly.
Okay. Where are my dice? 1 and 2 and roll. You know what? At least this one we have a +1. Oh boy, I am rolling all the fears. That is another 11 with fear.
Stop the violence.
I won't
No.
give you an exact number, but to put any of your worries aside, there is nobody topside that is afflicted with this condition. This is purely an undershore affliction.
And what should I watch out for to not accidentally kill someone?
Stinky?
I wouldn't know.
You see Cornelius blink a few times, and then he says, "So if you use this on a normal person,
If
will it heal
you
them?"
if you use this on a normal person, there can be some seriously adverse effects. I would highly suggest not giving this to a healthy individual. They may not outright die, but they may become afflicted like Jimmy.
So Cornelius is definitely gonna look a little sad here as he kind of like holds the recipe in one hand and then like looks at his other hand, and he's with a little bit of like healing magic swirling in it or whatever, and he kind of looks up and he goes, "Then which one? How do I know which one to use? I don't want to kill someone."
Trust your heart, dear.
And yeah, upon that, he kind of just turns back and kind of looks at Mauve. And he just kind of looks at her and he just goes, "I might need a bit of help."
She might be a little AFK at the moment.
Yeah, probably, kiddo. All right. But yeah, that's it for me.
Well, if nobody else needs my time, I'll make my way back to my shack. She sort of just slowly walks on by all of you, back up the ramp, and into just like a very haphazardly put together establishment that doesn't necessarily have a door. It just got like a blanket covering the just like a blanket on a string covering the entrance.
Cool beans. I don't mean to be that person. Can I go lie down?
Yes. Let's
Thank you.
let's take you back home. to the apartments. Unless
I'm gonna limp like an old dog where they drag their leg behind them to garner sympathy. Is it working?
It is. I'm already a horse. Like, I can just give you a lift.
Horses kind of freak me out.
Well,
but it's a talking horse.
That makes
Yeah.
it somehow worse.
Talking robotic horse.
well then you ride the Gustav, and I'll take Cinta back.
Now, are you going back to the apartments, or are you going to Hops, since you left a message for Jimmy to leave any messages for you there?
I do need
There's no way he
armor.
would have gotten a message by then. We've got time.
Yeah. That sounds like a thing like Rana can swing into Hops and like on our way out of the shit city to basically be like, oh hey, don't murder Jimmy on sight. He's gonna leave some messages for us.
Yeah. Can I do that real quick?
Yeah.
It's fine if I need to separate from the group and meet up later. But
Hops is on the way from where you're at to the exit back up to the upper side of Mulorsik. So you can just, as you're going by, you can just like yell at your brother not to kill Jimmy. He's gonna deliver a message, and he kind of looks a little dejected, but he just gives you a thumbs up.
Like, let him leave the message first.
And then he smiles and gives you another thumbs up.
All right. Or you could just not use your club, because he said not to hit with the club immediately. No, just let him leave the message first. It's fine.
All right. And slowly but surely, and maybe in a little bit of pain, you all make your way back to the upper side into Mulorsik and into your apartments. Is there... I know a long rest is something that everyone is probably going to be wanting to do. Which is completely fine. You can take a long rest and rest for the remainder of the day if you wish. Unless there was other things you want to... Well, there's also most definitely things you can do beforehand as well. You do have, or I should say, Rana has that that encrypted message that she found in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Well, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna see if on our way home I could just quick duck into like a bookstore.
Sure. Like you can easily and you duck into the first bookstore that you see, and it's called Page Turner.
Hey, Page Turner. I go into the front desk person and I go like, I got a little girl. She's really into pirates right now and romance. You got any pirate romance books at all or anything like that?
The elven woman behind the counter looks at you. Don't take this the wrong way, miss, but you look like you've been put through hell and back. Are you feeling okay?
Respectfully, I just really want to get a book and be on my way.
Okay. How smutty do you want the book?
It's for a 7-year-old.
Got you. Well then, I see children's adventures are over here. She kind of points off to like one section, and you can see that like apparently pirate adventures are the big thing right now.
Yeah. I grab 3, put them on the counter. How much is that gonna be?
All that together is just gonna be a single gold.
Slide it over, grab them. I go like, I know your heart was in the right place, but when someone clearly looks like death warmed over, they're probably aware it might not be best to comment on people's appearances when you first meet them. But no worries, I'll probably be back. Thank you so much for your business. Have a good day.
You too. There's
I'll
just
go
like
out.
there's just like a lot of concern in her voice.
I go and I hop back on Gustav and I put the books in my bag. I'm like, hi ho, Silver.
Okay. Making it back to the your domicile here. You when you are ready to end your day is when you can take your long rest. By the time
Sorry.
that you complete everything that you had done down in Undershore, make your way back, stop by the bookstore, and go back to your apartment, it's about 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Do we have to stay in one place for a long rest for it to work, or do we?
Yes, like
Mm,
a long rest is pretty much you're going to bed.
okay. It's so early to go to bed.
Now, I could say that if there is things that you wish to do in town before you go to bed, you could take a short rest, recover a little bit of HP, relieve a little bit of stress, anything like that, and then you can move forward, do what you want to do in town, and then come back later on at night and take your long rest.
I would like to do that personally. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna. The second we walk in the apartment, I'm gonna help make sure Cinta's in her dark room, and then I'm gonna go collapse in my bed. And as I pass Temp, I'm like, thanks very much for saving my life. I'm sorry if I inconvenienced you in any way, shape, or form. And I go pass out.
Okay, so
You are never an inconvenience.
for the group, a short rest is you take a break for about an hour. At this point in time, you can each player can swap out any domain cards in their loadouts for other cards in their vaults, if you have any cards in your vaults after taking level 2. And then you could choose 2 of the following moves. You can choose to take the same move twice. First one is 10 to wounds, where you will roll 1d4 plus your tier. Your tier right now, as you are level 2, is tier 2. So it'll be 1d4 plus 2. That's how many HP you'll recover. You can clear a stress, or you could clear stress, which is the same thing, 1d4 plus your tier. Repair armor. You can restore armor slots that you may have spent in combat at 1d4 plus your tier. Or you could prep, which you will gain a hope, but if you prepare with 1 or more members of your party, you each gain 2 hope. And because you are resting, I gain fear. I will gain 4 fear.
How many fear do you have currently?
I have 10 fear.
Okay.
Great.
Cool. So you're going to be maxed out by the time we finish our long rest.
I mean, technically, the way that I look at it, yeah, I'm going to be maxed out. When you guys, even if I was low, I'd be close to max anytime you guys were
Basically, yeah.
long
I'm
resting,
gonna walk into
because
the lake and affect the trout population.
the minimum I can get out of a long rest is 7 fear.
Yep.
Cool.
Before rest happens, Temperance is going to try and reconnect with nature. In the only really way that he thinks he can. Given that he's in the middle of a fucking city. He's gonna go out to the stables, and he's just kind of gonna sit down in the middle of like the animals like grazing area, crisscross applesauce, and kind of let the animals, kind of roam or gather around him. And I am going to use my clarity of nature.
And what does that do?
And
Disney song.
so clarity of nature, basically at this point, I'm just using it for like flavor because I don't think any of my allies are with me, other than Gustav. But essentially, what it's going to do is create about a 30-foot radius of grass and wildflowers and everything just radiating out from him.
Is the PTSD horse in the stables?
Yes. PTSD horse is in the stables.
Cool. In that case, so PTSD horse and Gustav can go ahead and clear 2 stress if that's a thing they do.
That horse has stress. You damn right.
That horse's name is Stress.
Yeah. But yeah, that's mostly just like I said, in this particular instance, it's mostly just a flavor thing.
Okay, so
that I wanted to do.
This is a flavor thing. While you are connecting with nature, can you go ahead and give me an instinct roll?
Okay. Uh, 2 1s is still a crit, right?
That is a crit.
Cool.
So this will.
What all happens on a crit?
You gain a hope and you could clear a stress.
But when they're double ones, you shit yourself.
So
I don't have a digestive tract.
You leak oil.
Look. You can't use that excuse because you had a full-on panic attack.
True.
Okay.
So as you're connecting with nature, you feel a familiar presence for a brief moment, reaching out, trying to make like any sort of connection it can with you. Give me one moment here.
Mhm.
And as you sit there for just a moment, you feel the presence connect with you for just this brief second, as it just says, "Temperance, help." And you recognize this voice as one of your sisters from the Grove, Shady.
Oh, beans. And I'm assuming as soon as I hear the help me, she's just gone.
She's just gone.
Cool and good. All right.
Time for another panic attack?
No, it's fine.
No, because he rolled a crit, it's not jarring. It's just it catches him off guard a little bit.
Well, that'll be a thing I have to deal with. I don't know why, like how he emotes like that, but he doesn't actually have lungs. But he still like very much takes a deep breath and sighs.
It's kind of like a machine just venting pressure.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and take a nap.
Okay. Is there anything anybody
He's
else
gonna go inside.
wants to do before rest happens? Short rest, I should say.
I do have something I
Okay.
would like to do when possible. Cornelius at this point will probably go knock on Mauve's door,
Okay.
provided she answers.
Come in.
Yeah, he'll open the door, and his good old bulking, hulking frame there will just kind of fill up the whole doorway as he kind of walks in a little clumsily before closing it behind him. He'll look at Mauve and he'll simply say, "Mauve,
Yes?
I have concerns."
About what specifically?
He pulls out the recipe for the necrotic potion recipe, and he puts it down in front of her.
Like, you want to take it? Or
No.
give it away?
Neither.
I think I need more information, please.
When you're a man of few words but too little words.
Use your words, cow.
Give me at
Right.
least one more word.
He'll look at her and he'll say, "They didn't want to tell me how many people in the Undercity were on this stuff. But it seems necrotic to me. And I don't like the idea of something like this spreading to the underside of the city. It could have disastrous consequences. Could you take a look at this recipe and tell me if you think it's what I think it is?"
I mean, I can try.
You have more brains than I do. At least for these
Well,
things. Look, I'm at -1 on knowledge, alright?
well. Okay. She doesn't really work with chemicals much. Just because I'm a mushroom doesn't mean I automatically know poisons, sir.
Look, I'm not racially profiling you, I'm just saying you have more knowledge and brains than the cow does. I barely read.
Well,
Didn't we all kind of
can
accept
give it a
that we're
shot.
team dumb?
Right.
I mean, I'm a 0. I'm average.
Gotcha.
I'm passing grade.
Yeah, better than -1 over here.
Yeah, I guess. Would my green thumb experience apply here as far as like if it's some sort of chemical that can be found naturally outside? Unless it was like
Let me see here.
The recipe's all poisonous stuff, right? It's like you said earlier, it's raw. It's,
it
it's
might
water
apply
that's,
then.
yeah, it's water that's been sitting around for way too long. Rotten egg. What was it? A healing potion that's been left out in the sun open for like 3 weeks. It just all in general does not look healthy.
You know what? Yeah, I'll let you use green thumb for this. If you want to go ahead and take the stress, you can use green thumb for a knowledge roll.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so it's +0. It's 11 with fear.
11 with fear, you said?
Yeah.
So you're not entirely sure what this is, but it is not natural. Like, you can tell right off the bat just by looking at it that this is definitely some sort of necromantic concoction, but that's about it. Like, keep away from human flesh, or living flesh, I should say.
I mean, it's definitely not normal. These poisons seem altered or mutated, maybe. So I don't quite recognize what this is, but I will tell you that I wouldn't recommend anyone ingest this or anything with it. Seems really dangerous.
So we'll nod and we'll just, tell Mauve once more here. Well, it's unfortunately what I'm afraid of. If that's the case, please, should you notice anybody else intaking this foul concoction as a healing method, please do at least make me aware of the fact and try to keep a tally of how many people you do see taking these things. I'm unfortunately afraid of some form of especially after the demon attack, I'm somewhat afraid of a undead uprising in the Undercity, and that would be the last thing this city needs. Demons and zombies.
You just blink for a moment. She's like, sorry, healing? This kills, not heals.
Well, this is what that doctor used to restore Jimmy. And it seemed to have worked. Thus, where my fears come from.
I don't know if you heard the description of it, Zorro, but she, the old woman that had restored Jimmy mentioned that any sort of like positive healing force, like healing magic or health potions or anything, is actually very toxic to Jimmy and could kill him. And she injected this thing into him, and it sort of like reset him. Like it healed and popped the bones back into place. It healed the broken jaw that he had. And she did mention that his pores leak formaldehyde for like the next day or two afterwards. So it's definitely not a natural healing product, and it's definitely not something that you want to put into like a healthy person's body.
Unless you a freak.
Question for Fox. Would any of us during our training together have seen Cinta use anything? Considering we've seen like the greenish kind of like glows and markings, like the veins and everything. Have we seen like what causes that?
I think you probably would have seen her imbibing something. I think those that are more familiar with the undershore might have a better idea of what it is that she's using. I don't know who all here is familiar with the shadier stuff, but those that are would probably have a decent guess as to what it is.
Okay, because I mean, just going off my experience working with you, I have painfully aware making her like very observant. So I guess with that in mind, just the very rare times I've seen that, Rojan, does this look like a poison I've seen like Cinta use at all? Or any of my members?
No, this is definitely something brand new to you.
Okay.
The stuff that you've seen like Cinta inject, she seems to only do it in the midst of combat, and it kind of gives her like a combat rush.
Oh yeah, she's completely convinced it's a steroid to help boost like her physique.
Yeah, like this god awful concoction that's written down on this piece of paper is nothing you've seen before.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So she would just kind of look at it confused and look back at Cornelius and be like, well, that's disturbing. Should get rid of it. Like everywhere. This is bad.
Cornelius nods and he says also, I think this may be worth mentioning to our superiors at this point.
You see her like staring back at the vial, and you can just see the wheels turning, and she's like,
It's a recipe. It's not a vial, but yes. Sorry.
"Oh, it's a recipe. Sorry."
Yeah. I just have I did not make one of those things. I just
Sorry,
discussed it.
I thought it was a vial. She's
No.
like, "What? Would it be really bad of me to copy this?"
Cornelius shrugs. He says, "I trust you will not misuse it."
Well, if nothing else, I could tip my arrows in it against really bad enemies. Maybe. Like creatures and whatnot.
As I said, I trust you will not misuse it.
Mauve over here, like, I'm gonna commit war crimes.
Hey, not a war crime the first time. And also, who
Cordelia-
knows? Maybe it'll heal them.
It's
Also,
not,
when
I'm
you
here
get
for
in a
healing.
fight, when you get in
not-
a fight, you consent to this, non-verbally consent to this.
it's not a war crime until a law has been passed against it. That being said, I still think we should mention it to our superiors.
The Geneva suggestions.
The Geneva achievement list.
I'm just pulling a
Damn.
tickles. It's just instead of bullets, they're gonna be healing arrows, and we're gonna see if it does.
I mean, if you want to try to go ahead and make one of these, you most definitely can.
Okay.
Like, if you are like, technically this would be part of a long rest
Okay.
project. Like, you can make one of them. You can make like one vial of this stuff as a long rest. You're gonna have to buy some of the things because it does require a health potion that's been uncorked and left outside for 3 days. It's
Oh,
I thought
you're
it was
gonna
3
make
weeks.
No.
yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay, it's not my own health potion. Okay, good.
No, it's a health potion. That being said, you do have the ability to already make health potions and stamina potions, just very minor ones, in your apartment.
Hell yeah, brother.
You know what? I'm gonna bite. I'm in no hurry for this. I will go ahead. If you don't mind me just expressing this now. I'm looking really good right now. Like, my whole point is being ranged and support, kind of like crowd control. So I'm looking pretty damn good. So aside from that stress I just took, I think my two things for the night would be to help de-stress by doing some meditative.
Okay, so before, like, sorry to
breathing.
interrupt here, but we're not doing the long
No, go
rest
for it.
yet. We're not doing the long
Oh,
rest.
my bad.
Everyone's taking a short rest. That way, if anybody wants to go
short
out,
rest.
anybody wants to go out in town,
Oh.
buy a weapon, upgrade your gear or whatever, since you are up into the next tier, you still have time for that. And then once you come in for the night, we can do the long rest stuff.
Oh, my bad. This is what happens when I go back and forth from my child. So I will
All
just
good.
do a little bit of shopping for ingredients then in the meantime. That is
Okay.
me.
So,
But I will thank Cornelius and give him the parchment back
All right.
and be like, yeah, good luck. Go give it to him.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so that being said, having had this talk, I'm actually gonna keep my stress then, just repair my armor for one of those 2 short rest actions.
Okay.
The other one I would like to go
Hold on a
talk
sec.
to our-
Hold on
our
a sec, because
bosses.
we're not up into the short rest yet.
Oh, well then, okay. I would definitely at some point like to go talk to our bosses then.
Perseus, you had something you wanted to do?
No, I was wanting to do my short action.
Okay. Anybody else taking any sort of actions? Rana.
I wanted to take a look at the scroll because I pretty much like opened the box. I was like, "That's a piece of paper." Throw it in my bag, and
Okay.
then, oh, there's a fire. I need to leave.
You can most definitely look at this scroll. It is a very fine scroll at that. It's like very high quality paper, even a very fancy wax seal on it, even if it has the symbol of the Black Hand. But it seems that it appears like it was professionally made. This wasn't just like some haphazard note or something they just left laying around. When you look at the text on the paper itself, it doesn't take much to determine that whatever's written on here is written in a cipher. if you want to spend the time, you can go ahead and give me a... It's going to be a knowledge roll.
Can I do con artist for +2, given my history?
You know what? I'd allow it.
Hooray! Now I have a +1 instead of a -1.
So go ahead and take
Okay.
that. Go ahead and take that stress, and go ahead and roll me the knowledge roll.
So 2d12 +1.
Could you imagine just reading this scroll as the thing that stresses her out?
13 plus fear, or 13 with fear. Wait, no,
13 with fear.
+1.
14 with fear. Okay, so 14 with fear. You
Okay.
succeed, and you're able to transcribe it. Though you do get a little bit of a headache trying to decipher it as you're working through, so you're going to take another point of stress. But because of that, I am going to give everybody access to this note. And if one of you wants to read it out, you know what? I'll let Rana read it out loud, since Rana's the one that deciphers it.
Put some
Mars.
feeling into that thing.
Mars, the shipment has been delivered, and the customer was delighted with our discretion. They asked that we hold the rest of their merchandise until their... I can't read this out loud for the first time with feeling. They asked that we hold the rest of their merchandise until their first experiments are complete. Take the crate out to the sea cave and have Snakeface watch over it with her crew. Snakeface?
Snakeface.
Chloe?
We're moving up in the wiggling, armless chain of animals here.
It's just the face. But, you know. Okay. Have I heard of a Mars? Or a Snakeface?
Do you share this with us? Because if so, could I
yeah.
maybe go use sympathetic ear and see if I've ever heard anything ever talked about? Evie, it's my moment, Evie. See if I've ever heard
Evie's
anything
taking the
about
spotlight.
like a snake face or anything.
Yeah, the two of you, and anybody who wants to join in on this, can you do knowledge rolls if you've had any sort of experience down in the undershore.
Okay. That is that is a 14 with hope.
14 with hope. What'd you get, Rana?
I didn't roll yet, but okay. It turns out I just need a panic roll. Okay, it's 6. It's a knowledge roll, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Cinta, did you roll as well?
I did roll, but then I also realized immediately afterwards that I'm probably passed out at the moment.
You could still roll. You don't have to pass out just yet.
Okay, double 10s.
Okay. So all three of you recognize both names. Mars, you know, is a very well-known individual in the Black Hand organization. He's sort of an enforcer of sorts, a very large, brutish, boisterous minotaur. Snakeface, on the other hand, none of you have ever met or seen, but there's always, you know, their identity is shrouded in rumor. Some people say that they are some half snake, half human people. or human person. Others say that they're a gorgon. Others say they're just a giant snake that can talk. It just depends on who you ask. Nobody really knows who Snakeface is, just that they are a ranking member in the Black Hand.
Well, if any of us need to go talk to either of these characters, I'll take one for the team and go talk to Snakeface.
I feel like we'll need to. I feel like we'll need to have multiple people talk to Snakeface. I mean,
I
I've never
know.
seen what they look like, so I mean,
was just
don't worry,
making
you're
a
off the
joke.
hook. Yeah,
I was just making a joke. It sounds cool.
Cool.
That is a lot of info, and my brain is pretty saturated. I think I'm gonna finally take my rest.
All right, is everybody good with settling down for your rests?
Pretty short rest, right?
I did want to go talk to our bosses, but maybe we can do that as a group after. Entirely up to you guys.
Yeah, it's probably something better to do after the short rest.
For me?
Okay.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, sounds good.
just to cover again, you can recover HP, you could recover stress, you could repair armor, or you could prepare, which will give you a hope. Unless you prepare with a ally, then whatever allies you prepare with, both of you gain 2 hope. At your tier, your armor repair, your stress reduction, and your HP regeneration are 1d4 plus 2.
And we're only allowed to do 1 or 2 of those.
You could, if you get 2 of those actions, you can double up on 1 if you want.
I'm gonna get rid of my 1 stress I got. And I healed as well.
Okay.
I'm efficient, so I clear all my stress, and then I only had 2 hit points, so I didn't actually have to roll for mine.
Okay.
Cool. What a successful short rest. Go ahead, guys.
I'm going to. I was gonna just deal with the armor slots, but I'm pretty stressed out at this point with that cipher. So I'm clearing a few stress, and you said I could do both, right? So
yeah, you can
I'll repair armor too.
Yeah, you can do 2 of those. You can do heal HP, clear stress, repair armor, prepare. You could do 2 of those 4.
Okay, I'll
Cass,
do armor
can I
slots
help
and
you
stress.
out? Before I go sleep and heal and all that nonsense, I have an extra token, and I can help you clear one of those stresses.
Wait, you have a token?
Yeah. Yeah, inspirational words token.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already used one during the battle when I healed Cinta, and I have 1 left over. So I have just gonna be like, hey.
I hate to be the killjoy on this, but technically you can't do that because
Why?
a short rest requires no actions. The short rest is everybody.
What I was saying
chilling
is
out.
that when she was working on that thing.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you want to do that.
And she shared it with us, I would probably see that she looked stressed out and just be like, hey, thank you for working on that. You're a real asset to the team. Put my hand on your shoulder and you clear stress. And then I go to bed. Get rid of that token.
Hooray, my stress is now down to 1, and my armor slots were cleared out.
Cinta, what are you doing?
Well, I am also efficient, so I too can swap out one of my short rest things for a long rest thing. So I am going to use that to clear all my stress, and then I will use my short rest action to tend to my wounds and heal up a bit.
Okay. Cornelius, what are you doing?
We're gonna do a couple of things. This I could do either before or after, because hope does carry over, but we'll use 3 hope and top ourselves off 1 HP.
Okay.
Then I'll clear stress and I'll repair armor.
Alrighty. So just go ahead and roll your dice and clear the
I
points.
already had.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a
And
2 for the D4 for the armor, and I only had 2 stress, so it auto clears.
righty. What about Mauve?
I'm trying to look up, but my PDF is taking forever. What falls under a short rest as opposed to a long rest?
A short rest is just like a little 1 hour, like a 1 hour rest, kind of like in D&D, but you get 2 actions. You could heal HP, you can clear stress, you can repair armor, or you could prepare. The HP, armor, and stress, either the healing or the clearing, is going to be rolled as a 1d4 plus your tier, which is 2. And you can double up on those actions if need be.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, but yeah, I can't make anything right now. Okay. You know what? Yeah, she's looking pretty darn good right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to one of my actions is going to be clear a stress. And then I am going to prepare after, and I'm going to do it in the quite literal term. As now that I have this recipe, I am going to try and organize to see what I have, get like a shopping list together of what I need to organize, as well as prep, since I'm going to need to make a couple of these myself in the very near future to contribute to the ingredients. So
Okay.
she's just kind of getting that list together for what she needs to grab.
Alrighty. Yeah, go ahead and take your help.
Also, thank you, Fox. I forgot that we pinned that, so thank you.
No problem.
Fox is running through our mind palaces for us.
I just
I'll
know
never
the
see it
pain
coming.
of having to scour through a PDF in the moment when the spotlight's on you. It's like,
Yeah.
let's not do that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I was like, damn it, PDF's running slow right now.
I've just got Demiplane open on another monitor.
Same.
Yep. Okay, so
I didn't think to do that.
everyone goes ahead and takes their short rests, recovers, repairs, and prepares. About an hour later, it's about 5:30 at night. But before we get into that, we are going to go ahead and take a quick break here, so we get up, stretch our legs, freshen up our drinks, and all that fun stuff, and we will be right back.
in D&D. That way everyone
And
gets a turn.
we're back.
Well, I think we'll get the hang of that as we fight as a group more and more. We'll know who does what off of who, and we'll figure it out as we get more mileage in. Honestly.
You damn right. Hey, Rojan.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Oh, I didn't even notice Twitch chat was basically, oh, how are you guys liking this thing? And
That's
You
the
guys are over here
conversation
having
the answer is it's weird.
We're getting used to it. We'll get there.
Yeah, I think we're just
it
kind of-
requires mileage.
As someone
Um,
who's very like kind of type A, who's trying so hard all the time to be type B, a little too loosey goosey for me. But I'm
Yeah.
I'm chill, bro. Whatever.
Well, I do like the turn order in like regular D&D, so that way everyone gets a turn. The loosey goosey like combat thing, a lot of it just takes time to get to know. But I do notice that in D&D, I find myself like kind of planning something before it's my turn, and then someone else does a thing that completely ruins my idea, and then now I have to come up with something. Whereas here, I don't even have. I'm not put on the spot
True.
in that case.
well,
I
Unless
kind of
want
like. I honestly I don't really mind if I plan something, someone does something, and it doesn't pan out, because then I gotta think on the fly, but it doesn't happen too often. But here I'm like constantly thinking on the fly, and got it. There is a bit of a turn order because supports should really go first, like with buffs and everything. But I'm just like, but I just went and I'm talking too much, and I'm worried about everybody else getting it, blah, 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 and I'm like, I'm a loser asshole, and I should never play this game. Hope I die, etc. Stuff like that. It's a bit of a spiral.
yeah, it's definitely something that's a learning process, because I also have to keep track of, like, I have to remember, hey, I could jump in anytime I want. I could cut you guys off and say, no, it's the monster's turn now.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
But then you kill all the monsters without any of the cool stuff happening. Oh, by the way, just to let you know, I am at max fear at the moment. I have I have 12 fear on the counter.
As it is every time we
Wow.
rest, yes.
No, that was before y'all rested. It's just like everybody was rolling with fear tonight. But yeah, as we come back, your short rests and everybody feeling a little bit better, not 100%, but better than you did before you got home.
I feel great.
I actually feel great too. Mucho bettero, as my Spanish friends say.
And just make me out to be a liar, why don't you? But yeah, with your short rest completed, Cornelius, you mentioned wanting to go to the Redeemer barracks to go speak to your superiors about like what you found so far in the investigation.
Correct, especially the whole potential for an undead plague in the Undercity. Or at least what he perceives that way, let's be real. He might be overreacting, but better aware than unaware and flat-footed.
And then, just as a heads up, I was wanting to head home.
Okay, so you're gonna head out to your house or your family home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So whoever wants to go first.
So Cornelius is planning to head to deliver a report. Briseis is heading home. Whatever the rest of your plans at here.
As Briseis' friend, Temperance wants to go with her. As the leader of the DK crew, he has to go and report to the fucking. He has to go and do paperwork, I guess.
I think probably I passed you.
Delegate. That's the nice thing about being the boss.
Yeah, that's nice. I think probably I passed you on the stairs. I go, honey, are you okay? You got like a haunted look in your eyes. But it's hard because, you know, you're a robot. So
Because they don't emote. Yeah, I
Yeah. Not that you don't look good, but just saying you look a little.
I appreciate it.
I could hear you
I do
clanking up the stairs.
I do a lot of work and polish. No, I don't know, something weird happened when I was communing with nature. Probably nothing, but it'll be something I'll have to think about later.
It's another bird poop on you.
No, not this time. Not this time. So that is good luck if that happens.
No, I don't think so. I go, do you want to... Would I have seen this before or known anything about this, or is this big
No.
fat secret? Okay. I'm like, do you want to...
It's
Talk
not
about it
necessarily a
later?
secret because he was doing like the whole thing in the middle of, the stables, but nobody was with him.
Yeah.
All
Like
right, all right.
he may move like a little off, but you could just probably attribute that to just the day's stress.
Well, I go, well, I'm going to my family's house just because I miss them. You're more than welcome to come with me. I mean, they like having you around, and but I understand you're a big boss now, so you got stuff to do. You don't got time for me anymore.
First off, I always have time for you.
Thank you.
But second, I do have to go deliver a report with the cow. So,
Wow.
We must move.
God damn it.
He hates me and I love it.
Everybody takes a stress every time he makes a cow pun.
Oh, we're gonna all
Honestly,
burn out. We're all dying. We're spending HP now, boss.
I think, honestly, if it was earlier in the day, I'd be like, I fucking hate Tilt and his stupid fucking puns. But it's later, and I'm more like, hell yeah, let's get a move on.
Does this amuse you?
Yeah.
You're not entertained.
I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm like, this is it. This is the movement. Yeah. And I go, well, if you change your mind or if you wrap up early, you can just stop by my house if you like. No guilt offer, as my family says. No guilt offer.
I appreciate it.
All right.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Cinta, Mauve, Rana, what are you all doing? Are you gonna head off with Temperance and Cornelius to the barracks, or are you gonna head off on your own and do something else?
I'm happy to go with anyone that needs company. I don't think Cinta is in the mindset to volunteer herself to go with anyone. What she just went through is not something you bounce back from quickly. But if anyone wants the company, I'm more than happy to go with.
I'm going shopping if you want to come with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would offer my family, but it's a bunch of screaming kids, so probably not. I mean, I love them, but probably not for you.
Cinta just cracking and throwing haymakers at kids.
That's why I got the grappler, so I could do it from a distance.
What in the fat hell was that, Roshan?
Grappling a child chuck out the window. Wait, no.
That's my sister. Okay, I gotta be quiet. Sorry.
And Rana, what are you gonna do?
I was thinking about going shopping and then maybe stopping by Hops for a drink just to relax a bit.
Can I meet you there later?
Absolutely, you could always meet me.
Do you want to go back?
Wherever you need me.
Do you want to go back down to the undershore, or do you want to hit one of the taverns closer to home?
There's the Wayward Stranger.
Yeah, there is
There is.
That's my main stomping grounds.
Yeah, you know what, the undershore is a little bit far, but I was thinking about stopping by someplace to drink. I think Wayfaring Stranger is a good idea. We could all go back there and relax at the end of the night before bed. I think that would be a great idea if other people would like to join.
We need to bond more. We need to get drunk and have shenanigans more.
Yes,
really
absolutely.
besmirch the name of Redeemers.
So what I'm hearing is I need to like quickly prepare a bar fight scene.
You know what?
No.
Yes, we report and then we go have a fight in the bar. Done. Sold.
Mom just drinks in the corner, and because of her freaking ridiculous evasion, she's just every time bottles are thrown her way, she's just like, dodge, dodge, duck.
I really
dodge.
want her to have a really long curly straw.
Like, yes.
Oh, you know it.
With like little umbrellas and stuff.
So let's go ahead and take care of those who are going to be reporting to HQ, which I have a feeling is just the cow and the robot.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. So as everybody goes their separate ways, the two of you have the shortest trip, as the where your commanding officers are stationed, their offices are pretty much just down the road from you. But as you walk in and what's his face? Lieutenant Barriston is sitting there behind his desk. It's kind of like holding his head in one hand. You see that there's an open flask next to him, as he seems to be just like going through just a stack of reports, just with a very bored look on his face.
Oh, good. You're already doing reports. Well, we're here to deliver another one.
He just like shoots up like a very yeah, let's just face it, a very annoyed look on his face.
More paperwork.
You're giving me more paperwork.
Of course.
Captain did say that he did give you orders and everything, so anything interesting happened when you were investigating the autopsy? You were gone for a bit. Now to think about it, you were gone for a bit just for having to visit the Arcane Institute.
Yeah, some things happened.
He sets the report that he's working on down as he pulls out a sheet, like just a stack of papers, grabs the quill. He's like, "All right, let's hear it."
He summarizes the last 2 sessions.
Thank you.
Right.
As he just like quickly just writes down, he's like, "So the gem was screaming when happy music was going on, but decided to try to suck Braceris and Rana into it when they were giving off negative emotions. That's interesting."
Yeah. Our friend Cornelius here also had some additional concerns. I was too busy beating up on the worm to really hear what he was talking to the Sawbones about, but he'll go ahead and fill you in from here.
As he kind of looks up to Cornelius.
Cornelius will salute, like the goody two-shoe ass kisser that he is.
And he gives like a very half-assed salute, almost mockingly back to you.
Yeah, of course. And he'll nod and he'll say, "Sir, reporting.
Yes, that's what you've been doing.
As of now, an unknown amount of citizens in the Undercity seem to be effectively healing themselves using this concoction." And he'll put the recipe on the desk, after, of course, having memorized it.
And
he'll put the recipe on the desk, and he'll say, "It seems to be healing wounds when it should be doing quite the contrary."
Okay, I can include that in the report, but don't know what we can do on that end. I'm gonna have to kick that one up the chain.
Possibly. It seems to be necromantic in nature, and after demons in the upper city, I would hate to see an undead uprising in the undercity of any kind.
Look, I don't want that either, but if anything, we'll kick it on up. They'll probably send it to the Shadows. Shadows will do their thing, look into it, and if there is some sort of necromantic cult or whatever down there, they'll take care of it.
Permission to continue investigation should we stumble upon anything related to this matter.
Look, you're Redeemers. You have free reign to investigate whatever you need. Just, if we assign something to you, that takes top priority. Now, what about this sea cave?
This what?
Sea cave. The sea cave that was mentioned in the letter that Rhonda decoded.
Oh.
The one with snake face.
That's still on our to-do list.
That seems to be our next priority.
Kind of like looks up at you. Shit.
Should we not then?
No, we completely forgot to outfit you.
Oh,
As he's like, you're just wearing homespun armor and weapons.
yes.
Look, as he pulls out.
I mean,
like,
I'm a wolf most of the time, so
he pulls out just like a yellow piece of parchment, quickly writes down stuff, and then he hands it over to Temperance. Take your group, talk to the quartermaster. They'll get you outfitted with decent gear. Especially
understood. Yes, sir.
especially if you're going into some unknown sea cave and you're going after people affiliated with the Black Hand. That, as he kind of just like motions to like what the two of you have, ain't gonna cut it.
Cornelius will look at Temperance. Sorry, I am completely zonked out. We'll look at Temperance and we'll say, "Sir, maybe we should hurry up and catch up with the group before they spend their money on unnecessary weapons and armors, since we're going to be getting them for free."
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I believe we should maybe take the air for this one.
Right, we can both fly. Yep, that's exactly a good idea for us to do. And let's see. What do I want to be? Yeah, I will. Fuck it, Raven.
Okay.
All right, wings, Raven, and I guess we go then.
Okay. You guys fly off.
Try to catch up with the group before they spend their money willy-nilly for no reason.
I wonder.
As the two of you quickly take off out of the HQ, Viserys, you make your way out the opposite direction, making your way back home.
Mhm.
It's been a long day. Like, even after that rest, your muscles are still sore.
Yeah, I probably spent some time sewing up some of my own wounds, but it was a really shoddy job.
The image of like those undead creatures clawing and surrounding you, just like flashing in your mind every now and then.
And I think I just need to like touchstone home just to get it out of my head.
You in a moment that sort of like where you are at your most vulnerable as you're walking, thinking about what's happened, you hear a very haunting and eerie yet familiar tune playing in your ears. Enough to where it sends a chill running up your spine.
I'd probably stop dead in the street and someone walks into me, but I don't even notice.
And
is it in my head or like
it's not in your head. You can hear it, but it's not just only playing in your head. And that person sort of bumps into you and they're like, "Oh, sorry, Matt." And they continue on their way.
I grab their arm. I'm like, "Do you hear that?"
And as you grab their arm, they kind of turn to you and you notice these very homespun like robes that they're wearing. Very earthen smell to them. As it kind of like they look up to you, you can see like soft like runic tattoos over their face and everything. "We all hear the mountains call. It's about time you came home."
I yank my hand back. I don't
flee, speaker.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit needs you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fulfill your obligations. 3 days' time, North Gate. Do not make us look for you. And as they say that, they quickly just start walking off.
I'm sorry, you said 3 days time, Northgate.
3 days
Don't make
time,
us-
3 days time, North Gate. Don't make us look for you.
They call me Speaker.
Speaker.
Speaker, like SPEAK.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry if I cut out for anyone.
No, you're okay.
I need to not do soft voices.
That's okay. I think it adds to it because I'm like, they call me Speaker, Seeker,
Squeaker.
Squeaker. I probably am extremely shook.
And as like they walk off, you notice like along the rooftops, every spaced out every couple buildings, there is another hooded figure watching you.
Fuck. I take off towards my house, like running as fast as I can.
Okay. And you get into a dead sprint and burst into your front door, and your father kind of jumps up and he like raises like a pistol up at you. He's like, "Oh,
Pop!
Rana, not Rana. Wow, Briseis.
Briseis.
Gee,
What the hell?
kid, you come kicking the door down. I thought somebody was coming to rob the place."
You got that thing around the kids? Put that away.
So he kind of just like holsters it.
Hi, how are you? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm just. Hello, Evie. I'm just in the midst of making tomorrow's dough. What?
I'm just trying to work out more, so I ran all the way here from
You look pale.
Redeemers. I threw up earlier, so I'm trying to work it out.
As you say that, he kind of like walks around like the little kitchenette. He like wipes his hands off of like for the flour he's got on there. He like puts his hand to your head. He's like, "You don't feel feverish."
Trust me, it was some really bad ground beef. And I kind of wipe any flour he got on me.
That's what you get from eating at one of those second-rate stalls. You know you could stop by the shop anytime.
I understand, Pa, but at some point you do kind of get tired of baked goods.
I mean,
No offense.
I guess.
I know you don't, but I mean, I do. I go, don't worry about me, genuinely. I threw up. I'm working out. I'm ripped now. How are the kids? They good?
Kids are just fine. Put them down for a nap probably about half hour ago.
I go, is Mossy still up? She's my youngest sister.
I hope not. I mean, you can check on her.
Yeah, knowing her, she's probably up with a book under the covers. I'm just gonna go check on her,
Okay.
tell her hi. And I go upstairs, still shaking, and I push open Mossy's door.
And she's got like she's constructed like a little like pillow, like a little bed fort. Her like sheets are like up on like little hangers and everything, and you could definitely see with like what little light is left in the day coming through her window. She's definitely sitting there with a book, like just silently reading.
I creep up. When I'm close enough, I like pull the sheet off. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
She kind of jumps and like instinctively just swings the book at you, but the swing is wide.
Wow, that was really bad.
You jerk. I lost my place.
Nah, you'll find it. How are you? You good? What are you reading?
She kind of like half closes the book and kind of shows it to you, and it's like just an old almanac of mountain plants.
Oh my god, you nerd. I go, I actually got you some new books. I just take out those pirate ones.
She just like quickly shuts the book that she's got, tosses it over to like the small pile of books at the foot of her bed, just grabs one of them, just starts reading.
I'm still here, and you're welcome.
And she's like gives you like a one armed like side hug. It's like, you know, I always say thank you. And he goes right back to reading.
Hey, can you? And I put my finger on the book and kind of close it. You know,
I'm not in trouble, am I?
no.
I mean, I only took 2 blueberries today. That was, you know,
As is your right. It's your right.
I mean, you and I know this, but you know, Pa is just like, you know, no, all the blueberries have to go into the muffins. You got to have equal muffins, equal blueberries in all the muffins. You know how crazy he gets.
Hey, listen. You haven't noticed anybody following you around, have they? Like, you don't go out by yourself without Pa, right?
No, unless Pa makes me go outside, I'm up here reading.
But you're always with someone. Like, if Pa's not around, Samson's around. He's your biggest brother. He just
Yeah, buddy system all the time.
okay.
Why? Are you in trouble?
Hell no. Yeah, I just want to make sure that you are being smart and safe. Okay. Yeah, you're smarter than all of us, so just wanted to make sure. If you do at any point see anything strange or anybody talks to you that you don't know, will you just let me know? Or Dad or anybody?
I mean, there. She like kind of leans in. There's just one person who won't leave me alone.
Yeah.
Is it? It's Billy Williamson down the street. He keeps talking to me, trying to ask me about books and what my favorite color is, and he keeps trying to want to show me his pet cat, and I really don't care. I just want to read.
I know. How old is Billy?
Billy's
She's
like
7.
Billy's like 6.
Oh, okay. For a second, I'm like, is this a grown man trying to talk to my little sister? I'll kill him.
No.
Nasty. I'm like,
He's,
well,
Billy's, you know, Billy's just that stereotypical neighbor kid. You know, he's always playing in dirt and collected worms and all that sort of stuff. You know, stereotypical, you know, young kid.
interesting. Well, I mean, sounds like Jimmy just wants a friend, but I just hope you know that doesn't make you obligated to be his friend if you don't want to be.
I mean, he's nice, but he doesn't know what space is. I keep telling him that, yes, his cat is cute, and my favorite color is blue, but I am reading to leave me alone, and, well, I don't think he knows how to read.
Well,
or he just has very poor taste in books.
boys are simultaneously extremely complicated and not at all complicated. I think you just have to be upfront with him and be like, Billy, I don't want to talk to you right now. We can talk later, but right now is my me time, and that's important.
He gives like
It's
just
okay
a very astute nod.
Okay to be firm with people. If Mom was here, she would tell you the exact same thing. Well, I stand up and I go like, will you just keep me updated if you need anything at all? Like, I'm just down the street. Okay? I'm not far away at all, and I'll try to stop by as often as I can.
And she nods and she gives you, like, this time a full-on hug.
About time. And I give her a hug back. And I kind of calm down a little bit and I go, okay, Dad thinks that you're sleeping. So maybe try to get a little bit.
Fine, I'll only read 5 chapters and then I'll go to bed.
How about 3?
4.
How about 3?
Okay, fine, 3.
And then I give her a kiss on the head, and then I shut the door behind me as I head out. I go downstairs to see my dad. I go like, okay, well, I just wanted to stop by and give Mossy something. But is everything okay around here? Like, there's no weirdos or anything?
Weirdos? No.
Yeah.
I mean, you get some of the crazies coming in the shop every now and then, you know, fighting each other for the muffins. But aside from that, you know, same day as always.
All right. And I reach into my bag and I take out the gold I had earned from singing the other night, and I just put the bag on the table.
And he looks at it, he's like, you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could use that.
They take care of me pretty well up there, and I got my friends. But I think with the Redeemer stuff, hopefully some of it might pan out for a little bit more money, and then I can bring over more when I can, okay?
Well, all right, kiddo, you know, like, always appreciate the help, but don't think that, you know, you have to give your old man all your money. I mean, we do well.
Fine.
We do well at the bakery.
I understand. I want to help out, though. Because I know Autumn's getting into her art, and those art supplies are really expensive, and
Oh,
the twins are always breaking stuff, so...
Yeah, you know, kids will be kids.
Yeah. And Samson's getting older. He's going to want to
If you
take girls out on dates and stuff, and that's expensive. Give him an allowance.
If you want, got a couple meat pies in the oven. If you want to take them with you, give them to your friends.
Yeah, actually, we did get into a bit of a scuffle, and I mean, I bounced back like nothing else, but not everybody else as, you know, full of life as I am, so I will take some of those if you don't mind.
I mean, let's face it, most of them are city folk. They're not, you know, they weren't, you know, raised in the mountains. They're not as hardy as we are.
Actually, one of them isn't technically city folk, but yeah. But other than that, yeah, they're all soft. I say that like jokingly to myself, knowing that like they're all so much stronger than me.
As you just picture Cinta just face tanking everything, and like Cornelius right there, like with her, just like taking and eating blows.
But I'm trying to be tough for my dad. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably the strongest one in that group, which is not surprising. I go and I take the pies and I put them into the little basket he gave me. I go, okay, Paul, well, I should probably head back.
Well, your door is always open if you need it.
Yeah, okay. Bye, Paul. I'll see you later.
All right. Well, have a good day. Be safe. Don't be dumb.
I start heading out.
All right.
And I head back to the Redeemer's place with some pies.
All right. So as like you make you meet with your family and everything, you make your way back. Cinta, Mauve, and Rana. That's your name.
Yes.
You all make it probably about 3 blocks before you're cut off by a raven and a flying cow.
Hi.
Hello, it's me. And him.
Move.
Yeah.
Moo.
Moo. Hi. How did the reporting go?
It was boring, but fine. We've been given some spending money.
We were told to report to the quartermaster for free gear, actually.
Huh, even better. I was going to spend my money on gear anyway, so.
Oh, I was doing actual shopping.
More money for actual shopping.
Indeed.
Does anybody remember where my money went?
You threw it at a kid.
You threw it at a child who led us to the worm.
Oh,
Did you give your kid all of it?
probably.
I mean,
Okay.
technically, a handful of gold is 10 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, she just grabbed her pouch and threw it at the kid.
Oh my god. First round's on me then, I guess.
All right, for shopping, so I know, Mauve, you're looking for like ingredients and whatnot in order to start making that
Poison.
yeah,
Yeah.
the reanimator.
Yeah.
Okay. Is anybody else looking to shop for anything that's non-gear wise, or are you all just accompanying Mauve at the moment?
I'm just gonna fall in pace and follow the group as Cornelius always does.
Okay.
I want to be a bird a little while longer, so he's just gonna fly around for a little while.
Okay.
Do I run into them at any point, or we in completely
We can
different
You're
cross
paths?
paths.
completely
Oh.
different directions.
Oh, that's all right. I can just head back.
Well,
Though,
there we go. I'm gonna bird my way off to her place.
yeah. So yeah, you bird your way off to like, and I'll say like the two of you are gonna meet with you on your way back to the apartments with the meat pies. But before we get to that, we will go ahead and go with Mauve and them. So Mauve, you all walk a couple blocks from where the apartments are at, back down into the merchant district of Mulorsik, to a apothecary that's just called Plants, Plants, and Plants.
Okay.
Mm.
We'll definitely take a peek in.
And as you take a
If I get everything here.
yeah, as you take a peek in, there are definitely plants all over the place. As you see off in the corner, just like a little watering can tending to just a built-in makeshift garden, is another fungal. He's got just like a very, he kind of looks sort of like a red cap mushroom.
Oh,
Very
classic.
very tall, very classic mushroom look to him, and he's just humming to himself. He's got like a little apron on, he's pouring the water away, and just sort of like every now and then just like tipping like one of like the flower buds. It's just kind of like giving it a boop.
You'll see her smile and she'll say, oh, greetings, hello. But no one else hears it because fungal can speak telepathically to each other.
Yep.
So she's just like, excited face, and then that's it.
And like he turns around and he gives another excited face, and nobody sees him talking, as like telepathically he just reaches like, oh, hello there. Welcome to Plants, Plants, and Plants. I am, well, I'm not the owner. I wish I was the owner, but yes, welcome in.
Hello.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I completely skipped over my name. Sorry, I was taken aback, and normally I don't really encounter our kind in here.
Same.
Yeah, I am Rose.
Hello, Rose. I am Mauve.
It's nice to meet you and your friends, as he kind of just like waves to like the rest of the group.
And verbally, I introduce everyone. We are the Redeemers, and these are my companions.
Oh,
We're here to shop.
the Redeemers. Yes, I caught some of the matches. Though I'm afraid I missed the one that you were in. Tell me, were you a part of that like horrible ordeal with the devils and everything that kind of popped up?
Oh, yes. We were supposed to fight something else. And then that thing popped up instead.
Yes, that was a very nasty business. Though I wasn't there, unfortunately I was tasked with tending the shop during that time.
Probably for the best, to be honest.
Maybe. But I'm happy everyone pulled through and and the city is still standing and going through its daily motions. But yes, how may I help you, Redeemers?
I am looking for these ingredients, and it'll be her own handwritten list that she got from the parchment that Cornelius got her, but she is going to find ingredients to help make the potions and the stamina potions as well, as she's going to do her own potion for 3 days, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So she makes sure it's precise.
So for the stamina and health potions, you technically are you receive a daily delivery that sort of restores the wares for those potions. So like once you have an order,
Oh, so
for
I have
them,
access to the materials.
you have access to the materials when you need them.
Oh, okay.
As he looks at the information, he's like, oh, these are rather strange. Never seen a recipe quite like this. Oh, it is
new.
Not the weirdest I've seen today. I mean, I would have to reach out to my brother for some of these, the rotten egg and everything of the sort, but it's doable. If you wish, we can, we only require a down payment of, which is going to be like an equivalent of a handful of gold, of just 10 gold, and we can get a normal order set up and we can start billing the Redeemers for deliveries.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll wait here patiently while you reach out to your brother, as we can talk across any distance.
As he stands there, it's like, yes, one moment, and he just goes like very still, and like his eyes are just there and just like completely unblinking.
We can do our own sending. Anywhere.
Okay, I let him know what we're gonna need, and that should not be a problem.
Thank you. That's amazing. Just to add on there, you wouldn't happen to have any already made potions?
The expired ones. Well, yes, we do. We have a couple of those. You got to throw out the batch every now and then, and well, these have been sitting on the shelves for quite some time.
You know me, Rojan. I gotta get my potions.
He goes over to like a small, just behind the counter. He pulls up like a small box, and you can see that on the box it's written expired. And he's like sifting through the stuff. It's like, I've got 3 of them here.
And these are just regular potions?
These are just regular minor expired health potions.
Now, when you say expired, what does that mean?
It means that they are pretty much good to use in order to make the reanimator. Because a portion, a piece of the requirements for that is expired healing potions.
Yes. she's gonna check to see the expired and the unexpired.
He was like, well, let me see here.
Otherwise, I'm making a health potion every single damn night.
He's like, well, we do have one health potion. But
that might be helpful.
you missed the daily rush. A lot of a lot of our health potions are made and then sent out to the town guard, and well, anything that is left over we sell, but it's usually a small stock, and you know, the hired hands and the sell swords and everything will stop by and buy as much as they can.
Rojan, you hurt me. It's okay. It's okay. I can make it. She'll nod and be like, of course. What would you charge for the expired potions?
Well, if you wish to take the 3 here, be a half handful.
Perfect. I'll take that then. Please.
And he puts those over to you.
And I will, of course, am willing to pay for my portion, but she'll kind of step to the side and kind of look at everyone else to see if they want to get anything as well. Cinta, do you want anything for energy?
Energy? What do you mean energy?
There's some great natural roots you can chew on that help provide energy similar to what I've seen you do in battles.
Oh,
They're even delicious.
kind of peeks into her bag for a moment and shuffles things around a little bit. You hear like the clank of a couple vials hitting each other. No, I'm still okay for now. Thanks, though.
Of course, if we ever need to, I can show you what they look like and can help. They're quite extraordinary.
I'll keep that in mind if things get a bit dicey.
Of course. Well, I guess if no one else wants anything, I could go ahead and pay.
Hey, is this like something that you know a lot about? Like mixing stuff up to, make other shit?
To a certain point. I'm no chemist of any sort, but I know enough.
That's actually pretty cool. You've been doing that sort of thing for a long time?
Seer instantly like take her veil and just like covers her face, and she's like, "Oh, thank you. It's for a while, yeah. Last probably for like like her stuttering's getting even worse. So she's like, half my life grew up thanks to my mother."
It's impressive. It's really complicated. I've tried to like get into it before. But I just got frustrated. It was too much. So that's cool that you can do that sort of thing.
Thank you. If ever want to need help, want to, I can help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. And you can take 3 hope as I use my A Soldier's Bond ability.
Ah! That's awesome.
And I also get to take 3 hope.
Hey, that's really cool. You really didn't want to get to know me? You were exploiting the fact that you could do something.
You were just using me for hope.
Look,
Look, you get
I
stuff out of
can-
it too.
You
I
fuck.
can be your friend and exploit you at the same time.
Not me, baby. Keep that to
Wrong,
yourself.
Oh, you're
wrong.
next.
No, I refuse.
Everyone's
La
giving
la
me
la la
hope.
la 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 la.
That's actually really cool, though. I'm just teasing, but that's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a really cool
No.
ability. It's a shame I'm a character that hates life, so it's difficult for her to talk to people.
No,
But,
Cinta rolls up and is
Once
like,
per
"Hey,
long
man,
rest,
the
yeah,
economy, right?"
I can either compliment someone or ask someone about something they're good at, and we both get 3 hope from that.
Oh, that's really cool. That makes for great RP moments too.
Mhm.
So
That's
that's
Yeah.
kind
really
of why I
cool.
took it
I
as
like
like a way to force this character into actually interacting with people.
Being social.
When
That's
being
really cool.
social gives you a really important resource, so you're like, fuck, I have to be social. now."
Exactly. Yep.
That's awesome though. That's cool. So yeah, unless Rana or anyone else wants to get anything, we could.
Rana is
Oh, you're
just
muted.
looking
Oh,
at
never
all.
mind.
Rana
Sorry, your
is-
lips were moving and I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I've been muted for a while. So I was like, wait, I thought I unmuted. Rana's been just distracted by all the plants and just kind of like poking at them and like lifting up leaves and like flowers and stuff. Just faffing about, really. Like she likes cool rocks, but like she doesn't really know much about I don't think that she really knows much about plants. She's more just like here for the ride and just kind of hanging out. Since now she's not shopping for gear or anything like that. She's just like, okay, I'll just go with for fun and friendship.
Friendship. You know what? Just
Damn, man.
out of curiosity, and again going back to like training together and everything, would you say that you make it obvious or are you being slick if you ever like caught like my crystals that are on like my hip or anything? Go ooh shiny rocks at all?
So she definitely
In the
noticed
past.
them and like has looked at them, but like her rock collection, she doesn't just show it off or anything like that. So she's just kind of
Right.
she likes shiny things.
Gotcha.
She's
Okay.
a frog, but she's kind of like a bird.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just thinking ahead
I'm
for like
like a
future RP stuff.
bird. I wanna fly away.
God damn it.
I don't know where my home is.
All right. So you're just playing with the plants?
Yeah, essentially, like nothing really. Like she's trying to listen to the conversation, but you know some of it is telepathic, so she's just kind of like looking around. You know, window shopping and that you do of just like looking around and
Okay.
picking plants
So-
up, looking at them and putting them back down.
Rose gives you the 3 expired health potions. And he's like, yes, we can start the deliveries for your very strange potions starting tomorrow. It's gonna take a little bit of time to get the eggs and the like, but as soon as we have everything, we will send out a delivery. It may take some time. It may not be as frequent as any of the other deliveries you're used to, as we do have to wait for the health potions to expire, but we can set some aside. But if there's anything else that you need, you know, feel free to reach out to us.
Telepathically only.
No, he says it out loud so everybody can hear him. Evie, what are you doing?
Just her tail going
Just
back.
tail
and
going
forth.
by, just being a menace.
Drive by Evie.
But yeah, as all of you are shopping for questionable materials in order to make a very questionable potion. Perseus, you're sort of a little on edge coming back from home. You're like constantly checking over your shoulder, looking around the rooftops, but you can't see any of those robed individuals anymore. Though probably about a block away from home, you're met face to face by a very familiar robot bird.
Hello, I'm a bird now.
Well, well, well. I go, are you going to be a bird this whole walk, or am I going to look like a crazy person talking to you?
That would be really funny, and I'm tempted.
Don't do this.
So hey, we've been given permission to go visit the quartermaster for some free stuff.
I love free stuff. What kind
Right?
of free stuff, though? Like,
No, it's mostly just equipment for the job, but at least we don't have to pay for it ourselves.
because there's a difference between free stuff, like, free money. Hell yeah. Free measles? No, thank you. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything really bad.
And I'm sitting here thinking, like, who charges for measles?
America.
Okay,
You're
fair.
damn right. You're
Fair.
damn. Let's get into this. Let's
Buy
crack this
these
conversation.
blankets. You savages. No.
Rojan?
No.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Rojan? I'm gonna keep my cam on so I don't mess everything, but my daughter is violently throwing up nonstop.
Oh, crap.
So I need to go deal with that. So I'm just gonna mute myself, but I gotta bounce.
Go
I'm so
do
sorry.
the mom. No, go do the mom thing.
Bye.
Okay, perfect. Thank
Oh
you.
no. Do you change like into temperance, or are you still bird? It's hard because when you're flying, I have to like walk like this and look at you while I'm
Oh
talking.
no,
but-
he's just on the ground in front of you, but like, just kind of walking next to you as a raven. He's like, yeah, all right, I guess I can be. And he's just like swoop back into a robot.
Oh, I thought you were gonna walk with her in like bird form and make her look even
like
crazier.
I'm not. I'm not mincing my
dude.
steps. I go mucho bettero. That's what my Spanish friends say. I go, so new equipment? Huh.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Where's everybody else?
They're with Cornelius.
Oh. Gotta get a move on. It's growing on me. I usually hate puns, but it's really growing on me.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
roll your eyes at me. I go, my dad made us all meat pies. I'm sorry you can't eat, by the way, but these are damn good.
Well, maybe someday. But in the meantime, I'm glad that you enjoy them.
Yeah. So did you just show up to walk me home like a gentleman?
Well, I mean, I think I showed up to walk you away from home like a gentleman because we need to go to the quartermaster.
Oh, I was gonna head back to the Redeemer Tower, but we could go there instead. I don't have a clue what I'm gonna get. Do they have like a catalog or something I could just like go through and like dog ear?
I have no idea. But apparently we were grossly underprepared because we just showed up with street weapons or whatever. That was more or less what our boss. Shh.
Built. I go, yeah. Well, I don't have a clue what I'm supposed to be wearing. I just kind of wear this all the time, so.
Ooh, maybe we'll get a gun.
Hey, what the
like real cops.
By the way, I put my hand on your shoulder. I'm like, what was going on earlier? You were like so like crazed. That was weird.
What do you mean?
Like you got violent. You good?
So you saw that? I didn't.
Yeah, a little bit.
I didn't know how much of that you saw.
I think my mind was trying to deny it, but I was like, no, that's him. That's a secret side he's been hiding from everyone. He's actually a psychopath.
I wouldn't say I'm a psychopath.
It's okay. I mean, I love you
But-
all the same, but just it's best to just put a word to it. Psychopath.
Look, I haven't had, friends for a little over 20 years, and some of you got hurt. And I didn't want that to happen. So
Well,
I took care of the immediate threat.
I understand. Well, I mean, we are going to get hurt more part of the job. But I guess I get it more now.
I didn't mean to worry you. I'm sorry.
Kind of comes with the territory of being the eldest sister. You kind of just worry about everybody everywhere you go all the time, but you try to be like cool about it.
Yeah. But at least within our little group of redeemers, that's my job.
No, that's my job.
No, I'm the oldest.
No, I'm everyone's favorite.
Wow.
No, I'm the group mom.
Wow.
That's okay. Well, we can share it.
Mom and
All
Dad
right.
are fighting again.
All
Come
right.
on, let's go ahead and get back.
Real quick, earlier you said that something happened. Did you want to talk about that, or you good?
Yeah, we can walk and talk.
Okay.
And I'll just explain the what I heard as we're kind of going back.
I didn't know you had a sister. I don't think. Unless you mentioned her and I have a terrible memory, and that means I'm a terrible friend, and if so, I'm sorry.
So it's less sister in the strictest sense and more, it was a druid tribe thing.
Oh, I see.
So we were all sisters and brothers, but not like actually, if that makes sense.
Sure. What do you think is happening to her? Can we help?
I honestly don't know enough yet, but I'll come to you when it's time. I have to know more first.
I
I
understand.
don't want to worry you. I don't want to worry you and it just be like a bad dream or something.
Well, even if you don't want to worry me, you can still always talk with me about it. Sometimes it's just good to get it out, and then you feel better.
I do. I appreciate that.
Okay.
All right. Nothing on my end to report. Totally normal over here. Let's get on our way to the quartermaster.
So as you all are
Insight check.
I mean,
I'm
so as everyone
want
is
to, I
like
don't
making
care.
their way from wherever they're at, making their way back to Redeemer HQ in order to talk to the quartermaster to finally get geared up with their the gear they probably should have been given before they headed out for their first mission anyway. We are going to go ahead and call it here for tonight. Thank you everybody for tuning on in. If this is your first time here, this is not the only show that we do. Coming up on Monday is going to be the return of Destiny Forge Campaign 4. Every other Tuesday, we've got Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim, which is DM'd by Tiltbot.
We are going to exceptionally do an extra Star Wars this week.
Okay, so there will be a Star Wars this week.
There will be this week and next week.
Okay, back-to-back Star Wars. There you go.
Yeah, just because we missed a few of the last ones due to me traveling and stuff like that, so we're catching up, shall we say.
Alrighty. Coming up on Thursday, we will have the return of Tricorn Isles. Alternate Thursdays, we have Mass Effect Horizons, which is a 5th edition mod Mass Effect game. Coming up on next Saturday kicking things off at noon will be Withered Wastes. And then later on in the night will be at 8 p.m. will be Vigilant 6, which is our superhero game. And on the alternate Saturdays, you have starting at noon, The Downfall of Propriety, which is a Bridgerton inspired mini game that is run by Malls. And then at 8 p.m. you have us here for the City of Redemption, which is our new Daggerheart game. But for now, we are going to head on out. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning on in, and we will catch you later.